These are some beautiful pink flowers on an Himalayan Balsam or Impatience Grandiflora in September of 2021, being visited by a bumblebee. Why does a bumblebee come? What does it see inside the flower? What does it get from going in the flower? This is a cluster of balsam flowers. You can see how some of them have already gone from being a flower into producing a seed pod here. This seed pod will grow, get larger, look like this, and eventually it will explode and scatter the seeds for next year. The interesting point about the flower is how it works. There is the reproductive part here which has pollen, so that when the bee goes in here, the pollen is caught on the back of the bee and also transferred from previous flowers it's been to. But the bee goes in here, and then along the back of the flower, there's a green tube here, and that goes right down to the bottom and it extends a little bit, and that is the drinking reservoir for the bee. It's quite an amazing system, really. A small plumbing system in here drops down, which creates a reservoir that the bee can drink from. So the bee has to crawl into the flower. It transfers pollen or picks up pollen from the seed area here, and then goes right to the back of the flower and drinks. Quite an amazing construction. And then once the pollination has occurred, then this part of the thing is totally discarded, so that just drops to the floor, and that's where the new seeds develop from. Using an endoscope, we can see an image of what the bee sees as it approaches and goes inside the flower. Quite an amazing restaurant to visit, beautiful decoration. Using a microscope, we can see the cup from which the bee drinks, where it gets its nectar from. Quite amazing.